Millionaire Hot Seat tonight. 6 wonderful contestants. Good to see. I love your hair over there, buddy.
Thank you.
Sensational. A little bit of pink through the hair.
Why not?
Looking sensational tonight, isn't it? We've got a bit of pink over here. It's all happening here in the Hot Seat. 6 contestants ready to play for $1 million. We want somebody to have a life-changing experience tonight. Why not? We're going to play fastest finger first, 15 questions for that all-important lifeline, then into the hot seat, 15 more for $1 million, or at least a whole chunk of change. That's what we're looking for tonight. Let's meet our contestants, colourful bunch that they are. And in seat number 1, we have Jade Benham, who partied in a Beverly Hills mansion with Fall Out Boy. Big night. Wes Fay went wakeboarding for the first time in 10 years and broke his ribs. Ouch. Gary Fabian recently started a new venture as a film and TV extra. May as well get into it. With a win, Ben Gadane would buy a farm in Brazil next door to Lenny Kravitz. Shanlin Moore floated out to sea and was rescued by a stranger in a canoe. And Lollipop lady Heather Watts aims to walk 15,000 steps every day. Well done, Heather. Good job. Right, as I said, 15 questions coming your way. We call it fastest finger first. Let's get into it. Go. All right. First question, heads down. You've got to get it right. You've got to be the fastest. Let's play. If a person finds something frightening or very unpleasant, it is said to make their what crawl? A, skin, B, fingers, C, hair, D, toes. Something is unpleasant or frightening, it makes their skin crawl. These people got it. Everybody in Shanlin was the fastest in 0.84 of a second. Well done. Question 2. The Sound of White was the 2004 debut album for which Australian singer? A, Vanessa Amorosi, B, Missy Higgins, C, Sarah Blasco, D, Ricky Lee Coulter. We need Missy Higgins. These people got it. Shanlin again was the fastest in 1.12 seconds. Here's question 3. Which of these major Australian horse races is traditionally run over the longest distance? A, Victoria Derby, B, WS Cox Plate, C, Golden Slipper Stakes, or D, the Melbourne Cup? The staying race is the Melbourne Cup, 3,200 metres. Used to be 2 miles once upon a time. These people got it right. Wes was the fastest. Got you, Wes. Well done. Victoria Derby is 2,500 metres. Cox Plate is 2,040 metres at Moonee Valley. The Golden Slipper is a sprint over 1,200 metres. Good stuff. All right, Melbourne Cup, as I said, 2 miles, 3,200 metres. Visual question, everybody. Look at the monitors, please. Question is, this is the national flag of which country? A, Cambodia, B, Indonesia, C, Thailand, D, North Korea. That is the flag of Cambodia. These people got it right. Ben was the fastest. Got you, Ben. Well played. Gary, Ben and Shanlin all on 4 apiece. It depicts Cambodia's ancient temple, Angkor Wat, at its centre. OK, let's go. This is question 5. Gary, Ben and Shanlin, 4 from 4. Peregrinator is an old-fashioned term for someone who does what? A, travels, B, sings, C, cooks, D, complains. Peregrinator is somebody who travels. These people got it. Wes was the only one. Good on you, Wes. Good job, buddy. That means you jumped to the top of the list. Though it can mean to travel via any means. In the late 19th century, it also was a term for competitive walkers. Pedestrianism was a sport, and competitive pedestrians were called perambulators or peregrinators. There you go. Question 6. The vegetable Cavolo Nero is also known as Tuscan what? A, eggplant, B, kale, C, carrot, D, squash. The answer is kale. These people got it. Heather's the only one. Good on you, Heather. Good fight back. Well played. The dark leaf vegetable takes its name from the Italian cavolo, meaning cabbage, and nero, meaning black. Here's question 7. There's only one between first and last. Released in 2017 and subtitled Welcome to the Jungle is what film starring Dwayne Johnson? A. The Mummy. B. Jumanji. C. Fast and Furious. D. Baywatch. The answer is Jumanji. These people got it. Everyone got it, and Jade was the fastest. Got it, Jade? Well played. He plays a video game character called Dr. Smolder, Bravestone, in Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, and his 2019 sequel, Jumanji, The Next Level. All right, let's have a look at the leaderboard now, and have a look at that. Everybody is going beautifully with Wes, Gary, Ben, and Shanlin from this side all the way through on 5. One between first and last. We'll do it right after this in the hot seat. Welcome back to the hot seat. Going beautifully here. This is a tightly run affair. Let's have a look at the leaderboard before we go into question 8. Ben is our leader from Shanlin and Wes and Gary, all on fastest finger first, and then just a tick behind Jade and Heather. Good luck, everybody. Here's question number 8. The green and gold Australian-made logo was first commissioned by the federal government in which decade? A. 1940s, B. 1960s, C. 1980s, D. 2000s. Australian-made. The green and gold Australian-made logo commissioned in the 80s. These people got it. Ben was the fastest. Got it, Ben? Ben and Wes down in the lead by 1. Commissioned in 1986 by then Prime Minister Bob Hawke. Gold kangaroo in a green triangle. The official Australian mark showing that a product has been produced, manufactured or grown here in Australia. Here's question 9. In the Railway series and Thomas the Tank Engine, the Fat Controller's real name is Sir Topham what? A. Up. B. Coat. C. Tails. D. Hat. Sir Topham Up, Sir Topham Coat, Sir Topham Tails or Sir Topham Hat. And we're looking for Sir Topham Hat. These people got it. Jade the fastest. Good on you, Jade. Well played. Gary's right there, 1 behind. Wes and Ben both on 7. Question 10. Paracetamol is the main active ingredient in which of these brands of medicine or medication? A. Ventolin, B. Nurofen, C. Panadol, D. Mylanta. Paracetamol is found in Panadol. These people got it. Everybody, Wes the fastest. Well played, Wes. Paracetamol, a common over-the-counter medication used to relieve pain and fever. Here's an audio question. Let me give you the question. Listen for the clue. Released in 2013, this song was a hit for which Australian artist? A. Josh Pike, B. Vance Joy, C. Angus Stone, D. Matt Corby. Quick. All right, Gary had a good look there. Who'd you go for in the end?
I went for B.
For any reason? Do you know the song yet? No?
No.
Just a guess?
I guess music is not my high forte.
Okay, guess what? The answer is Vance Joy. Well played. These people got it. Everyone bar Shanlin. Jade was the fastest. Got it, Jade. Well played. So Jade and Gary still trail, but just by 1 from Wes, who leads by, have a look at that, 14.57 to Ben's 15.0. Right, let's keep going. Riptide, by the way, spent a record 120 consecutive weeks in the top 100 of the ARIA singles chart. Well done. Question 12. In 2018, Greta Gerwig became only the 5th woman ever to be nominated for a Best Director Oscar. Which film? A. Get Out. B. Phantom Thread. C. Call Me By Your Name. D. Lady Bird. We're looking for Lady Bird. These people got it. Where's the fastest? Hits the lead. Got it, Wes. All right, Ben's one off the pace. Jade one off the pace with 3 to go. It was Gerwig's debut film as a solo director. She also wrote the screenplay. The last woman nominated for the Academy Award was Catherine Bigelow as Best Director, who won it for The Hurt Locker back in 2010. All right, last 3. The body of water that lies between Croatia and Italy is the what sea? A. Tyrrhenian, B. Balearic, C. Adriatic, D. Aegean. Answer is Adriatic. These people got it. Jade the fastest. Got it, Jade? Here we go, last 2 questions. Microsoft founder Bill Gates is otherwise known as William H. Gates what? A, the first, B, the second, C, the third, D, the fourth. He is William H. Gates the third, and that is not rhyming slang. These people got it right. Wes hits the front with 1 to go. 1 to come. Good luck. The Alpine National Park is the largest national park of which Australian state or territory? A, Queensland, B, Western Australia, C, Northern Territory, D, Victoria. Alpine National Park, where is it? It is in Victoria. These people got it. Jade was the fastest again, but Wes got it right. 12 out of 15. He wins the money. Congratulations, buddy. Good on you, Big Wes. What are you going to do with that, mate?
Hopefully not give it back to you, but I wouldn't mind a new guitar.
A new guitar? What sort of guitar?
I don't know, something with a Fender logo on it would be nice.
That would be very nice.
Yeah.
Do you play a bit?
I play a bit.
Electric, acoustic?
More electric and very badly.
That's all right. Well, it doesn't matter, mate. Get a new guitar. It'll sound a whole lot better.
Excellent.
At least in your mind, anyway.
Excellent.
Good on you, buddy. Jade, you are so close. You're first into the hot seat right after this. Wes got up there on the last question. Congratulations, mate. Well played. Jade, let's play for $1 million. Come on. Jade Benham is from Robinvale in country Victoria, a business owner. Clear Eyes New Media. Tell me all about it.
I won't tell you all about it because it's very complex, but we help small, regionally based businesses with their social media and digital marketing.
OK, so what's so complicated about that?
If you got me talking in nerd speak, it would go on a long way.
OK, no, we'll leave it at that then. Now, you and your husband recently raised $50,000 to facilitate free walk-in mental health clinics in Robinvale.
Yeah, we did. 42K for 42K was the name of the project. He ran 42K. I didn't do any of the running, but I helped with the fundraising.
That's it, that's it.
And we now have 3 weekly walk-in mental health clinics.
That's great, because obviously rural Victoria and rural Australia has been going through a lot of issues long before COVID, even before the bushfires. What's the major thing at the moment? Is it isolation? Is it just the hard work that is required, particularly in rural?
It's the lack of services, Eddie.
Lack of services.
It's an illness and there are no services, but now there are, and we hope that this can be a pilot for many others.
Jade, let's hope you do well.
Thank you.
Wouldn't it be great to win $1 million and be able to do all those things?
Life-changing.
All right, Jade, let's play Hot Seat for $1 million now. $100 is our first question. Premiering on Broadway in 1964 was the hit musical What on the Roof? A, Cats, B, Phantom, C, Fiddler, D, Pirates.
I'd like to see the Phantom on the Roof, but it was Fiddler.
Fiddler on the Roof?
C.
If you were a rich man, huh? Correct, for $100. Original production ran for 8 years. Been revived 6 times on Broadway and was adapted to the 1971 Oscar-winning film with Topol as the Fiddler on the Roof. $200. The visible spectrum is traditionally divided into 7 colours: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and A, violet, B, pansy, C, azalea, D, tulip.
It's A, Violet.
That became a lot easier, didn't it? Yes.
It did.
Correct for $200. As in the mnemonic Roy G. Biv is the way you remember that. Roy G. Biv. 300. Which of these is a common term for the sediment in orange juice? A, mash. B, pulp. C, grind. D, goop.
I call them bones, but it's B, pulp.
Okay, why bones?
I don't know. Mum always used to say to me, "Is your orange juice got bones in it?" So I just call them bones.
Bones, fair enough.
Yeah.
Family tradition. Pulp is right for $300. That would be you've made that up, that would be a Pulp Fiction, wouldn't it?
It would.
Yeah.
Aha, I see what you did there.
Thank you. Orange juice, often sold with no pulp. $500. Which of these is not a term used in official Australian horse racing track classifications? A, heavy. B, soft. C, firm. D, bouncy.
D, bouncy.
I like a bouncy track. Correct for $500. They get the penetrometer in, they rate them from 1 to 10, depending on how wet or dry the track is. $1,000. Found in many parts of Australia, the creation story of Tiddalik is about what kind of animal? A, dingo. B, frog. C, butterfly. D, shark.
I can thank Mum for this one too, actually. B, frog.
Lock it in?
Lock it in.
Why do we thank Mum for that?
Because I remember her reading the story, tiddling to me as a kid.
Correct for $1,000.
Yeah.
Well played. So, Jade, Tiddalik, as you'd remember, is a greedy frog. He drinks all the water in the land.
He does.
And what do then? The other animals gather to make him laugh, to make the water spill.
That's right.
That's it.
That's it, and it comes out his mouth. I remember now.
Aha,
Wow.
there you go. You were paying attention.
Yeah.
Anyway, now, you go to the US, East Coast. You're driving a 27-foot RV van. Suddenly, Boston police got the sirens going. What happened?
I was piloting the RV, and I was unaware that A, RVs carried gas cylinders on them, and B, you can't take explosive cylinders into tunnel systems. So 3 Australian chicks lined up in this RV, got pulled over, lights and sirens going into the tunnel system, and were kindly asked to leave the tunnel system the wrong way. So that full police escort, wrong way, out of the Boston tunnel system onto the interstate. There's Salem, see you later.
See you later, bye.
Yeah.
The girls were having quite a trip by the sounds of things. On the other side of the country, in Los Angeles, you partied at the Viper Room, the notorious Viper Room, ended up at a Beverly Hills mansion with Fall Out Boy.
Yeah, this is... Actually, you know what? No, this is the best night of my life. So we went to the Viper Room because I was a tragic River Phoenix fan.
Yes.
So there were 3 Australian chicks cutting sick on the dance floor. Fall Out Boy were playing across the road at Whiskey A Go Go.
Yep.
Upon leaving the venue, Whiskey A Go Go were closing down. They came and saved one of us from, not me, from being hit on Sunset Boulevard by a car.
Sounds like a big night so far.
It was, that was only
and then
early.
You've ended up...
And they came and said, "Do you want to come back to our place?" And we went, "Sure," because that's what you do when strange men ask you to get into a car.
Yeah, on the Sunset Strip.
On the Sunset Strip out of the Viper Room.
Yeah,
so we said,
Whiskey
"Sure."
A Go Go, having just nearly been knocked over by a car.
Yeah, I make good choices, Eddie.
Yeah, exactly. What happened when you got there and you didn't even know who they were?
Had no idea.
When did you realise Fall Out Boy were big?
We got suspicious that something was going on, that maybe we had made a bad choice when we knew we were going around in circles. And then we pulled up out the front of an enormous white mansion. Then we thought, oh, maybe there's someone. And then the next day, without giving you too many details, we heard them on the radio driving past the Playboy mansion.
Okay.
And went, oh, we were jamming this song last night with these, yeah.
Right. Did you get past the Playboy mansion is what I need to know.
No, because my girlfriend had to stop and have a spew.
Ah, yes. There you go.
Good choices. Good choices.
The Aussie girls taking on America.
Yeah.
Right, we'll take a break. Come back. $1,500 and $1 million up for grabs right after this. Jade Benham just telling us all about how her girlfriend got out in front of Hugh Hefner's Playboy mansion. And see, it's in Hollywood, so you don't call it a spew, you call it a technicolor yawn.
Oh.
So that's the way you do it. That's a lot more classy. All right, $1,500. Good luck. Situated on South America's northeast coast is the territory of what Guyana? A, Spanish, B, British, C, French, D, Dutch.
This one, I tend to think Spanish, but at the same time I go Dutch. Spanish seems like the easy answer. I am going to tactically pass.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later. Good idea, Where's Faye is from Caulfield in Victoria. Politics and International Studies student at Melbourne University, 32 years of age. Second time on the hot seat. You were here once before, didn't get in, is that right?
That's right, yeah. So last time I was here was back in February, and I was one question away from, or one pass or one wrong answer away from getting into the hot seat.
But here you are.
And here I am finally, I've made it.
Hey, and $1 million and a lifeline.
And
You
a lifeline.
Couldn't be in any better shape, mate, so there you go.
I'm not
now,
happy
tell me
about
about
this
this. Is it fair to say that your 20s, you've just had a great time?
Maybe, yeah. I think that's about right.
You've got a podcast, you've got a band, Lava Fang. They've got a new album out, is that right?
Yeah, so we got an album out, just came out in November. It's streaming everywhere. It's on Bandcamp if you want to give us actual money rather than Spotify money. And it's also on vinyl, so you can order it and
Good on you, Wes. What sort of music?
garage rock, bit of power pop, you know, fun
Good
stuff.
Bass guitar is what you play?
That's right.
And you sing?
Yeah, badly. No,
Yeah.
backing vocals mostly.
So you're going to buy a guitar. I asked you before, and you didn't mention bass. You want to get something different, do you?
Well, I just have a collection of stringed instruments. I might, you know, go fancy and get like a baritone guitar or a
Right.
bass six or something. Hard to work it out.
Well, Wes, let's go. You can buy a whole new band if you get the next 10 answers correct. Situated on South America's northeast coast is the territory of what Guyana? Spanish, British, French, Dutch.
I'm absolutely not happy about this question. I would also think likely Spanish, considering it's the South American northeast coast. I'm going to take a punt. Go hard, go home, maybe. Lock in Spanish.
Lock it in. You got your lifeline, of course, but do you want to lock it in?
I think I'll lock it in.
All right. It's in.
Blaze of Glory, maybe.
No. No, go and buy a guitar. No, it's French Guiana.
Of course it
Yes,
is.
French Guiana.
All right.
Been under French rule since 17th century. Its residents were made French citizens in the 19th century, still being used as a French penal colony until the 1920s.
Right.
Hey, Wes, well done, mate. You did really well in fastest finger first. And you got to the hot seat at last.
I'm here.
And you're out. See ya.
All right.
Thanks,
See you later.
mate. Bye.
Thank you.
Hello, Gary. Welcome to our show.
Hello, Eddie.
This is Gary Fabian, who's 86 years of age, self-employed in the electrical industry as a consultant. What do you do in the electrical industry?
Well, I started life, well, my working life as an electrician. I worked as an electrician, then I went into electrical sales, and when I sort of felt to retire, I went into consulting. So when work comes, I'm still working. When it doesn't, I'm retired.
Good
Simple.
on you, Gary. I love that. 86 years of age. Your beautiful, wonderful wife, Evelyn. You've been married for 60 years.
Actually, 61 in 3 weeks.
So, congratulations, mate. Good luck. Carol is 60, Vicky's 57. And the story that you've brought a book in, you've just written a book, and
Yes.
I'm really keen to read this. This is by Gary. A Look Back Over My Shoulder is what it's called. And Gary, you are a Holocaust survivor. You're a child Holocaust survivor.
That's correct.
How old were you and where were you?
Well, when we went into the camp in Theresienstadt, which is in the Czech Republic, I was 8. When the war finished in May 1945, I was 11 and a half.
Jeez. So for 3.5 years you're in the
Yeah.
concentration camp there. Did you lose family?
My parents survived. My grandparents were
Yeah.
came to Theresienstadt and went to Poland, were murdered.
Yeah. Gary, after the war, so you're 11 years of age, when did you come to Australia?
1947.
So the family came out?
Yes,
Did you have English as a language at that
No,
stage?
no,
So
no.
13, starting from scratch.
That's right.
This strange country.
well, I mean, Europe was no longer a viable option and
Yeah.
that after what happened, so...
And what do you think of Australia?
Oh, it's great.
I love this as well. The last 6 years, you've been a voluntary guide at the Shrine.
Yes, yes.
You must get great joy out of that,
Well,
particularly with the young people coming through.
I mean, I think if you don't sort of tell the next generation what happened,
Yeah.
it gets lost in. I'm always there Thursday, so if you ever got a Thursday morning off, you'll get we'll give you a personal tour.
I love it. I love the Shrine. Good on you, mate. Gary, let's take a break, okay?
All right.
We'll come back. We'll set ourselves up. We're 9 questions off $250,000 right after this. Gary Fabian is only 6 years of age. What an amazing life he has lived. As we mentioned, a child Holocaust survivor in Czechoslovakia during the Second World War. Came out to Australia, has worked in the electrical industry, is still a consultant at 86 years of age. Later in life, went to university, obtained a Bachelor of Arts, then his Master of Arts. And in the last 18 months decided, I need a new job. And you've become an extra in films, including The Preacher, Bloom and 5 Bedrooms. Gary, let's have a crack at this.
Right.
9 questions, $250,000. This for
Let's go.
$1,500. What does the G represent in the filmmaking term CGI? A, graphic. B, generated. C, gradual. D, gaffer.
Oh. I'm not sure. It's either graphic. I think I might give it a pass.
Okay, just take me through what you're thinking.
It could either be. I would think it might be graphic, but I'm not sure.
Take a seat.
Yep.
Thanks, Gary. Go now, Ben. Ben Ganane is a travel consultant.
Yes.
That's a job that hasn't had much work for a while.
Not a heck of a lot,
No.
unfortunately, no.
How'd you get through all the COVID?
Government support helps a lot, and working in the corporate side of things, so we've got a lot of clients that have essential business that just had to keep going, so
Good stuff, mate.
someone had to keep the lights on.
Now, when you're a travel consultant and you talk to young kids maybe going on a gap year, do you go back to your old ways of life and say, this is how you smuggle yourself over the border from USA to Canada so you can go drinking? Is that right? Is that what you did?
Well, I don't have children of my own yet, so
Yeah.
yes, I guess. I'll recommend that.
Now, I love your fiance's name, Dr. Mariana Diaz Baptista.
Yes,
Been together for 3 years. She is from Brazil.
correct.
And you are learning to speak Portuguese.
Very slowly. I'm a terrible language
And
student.
you want to buy some land in Portugal. In Brazil, rather.
In Brazil, yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, let's get stuck into it, mate.
All right.
What does the G represent in the filmmaking term CGI? Graphic, generated, gradual, gaffer.
Well, initially, I was leaning towards A, but the tactical pass there is pushing me towards B, generated, but computer-generated image, I think. So I think I'll lock in B.
Lock in B. How did the pass make you think?
I don't know. Just thought maybe he was on the wrong track. I don't know.
He was, and so were you to
Oh.
start with. Generated is correct for $1,500.
Oh, thank you.
Initial stand for computer-generated imagery, where computer software is used to create special visual effects. $2,500. Which TV series features the character Jesse Pinkman? A, Orange is the New Black. B, The Walking Dead. C, The Sopranos. D, Breaking Bad.
Now, I clearly haven't been using my isolation time correctly because I'm really not too sure, Eddie. So, yeah, I haven't watched any of these shows, so I might need to take a pass as well, I think.
So, yeah, thanks,
Thank you.
Ben. Cheers, mate. Hello, Shanlin Moore.
Hello.
Where does Shanlin come from? S-H-A-N-L-A-N.
My parents made it up, so they'll be quite proud that they get a mention on here because they made it up.
That's a great name. Is it
Watching.
a combination of anything? Is it?
Apparently Chantal and Shaylee, but I don't know how that makes Shanlin. So
Okay, doesn't matter.
yeah, doesn't make sense to me.
All right. You work in hospitality.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do there?
In the gaming room in the pokies. So
Fair enough. And
yeah.
you're a teaching student at Swinburne Institute.
Yeah,
Yeah, or Swinburne University these
yeah.
days. What do you want to teach?
primary school.
Good on you. Elsie is 4.
Yeah.
You're 28 years of age. And we're going to get this question out of the way. Do you
Okay, okay.
The lady in pink gets a question about Mr. Pinkman.
Okay.
Which TV series features the character Jesse Pinkman? Orange is the New Black, The Walking Dead, Sopranos, Breaking Bad.
I think it's D, Breaking Bad.
Lock it
I'm not
in?
sure, I don't watch it, but yeah, I'll lock it in because
Why do you think that? We'll lock it in. It's in.
I think I've heard the name Jesse might be his little sidekick, but I
Bang,
hope.
bang, bang. Correct for $2,500. Yeah, he is Walter White's former student and business partner, played by Aaron Paul. And he was just absolutely sensational in it. Of course, Bryan Cranston playing Walter White in Breaking Bad. Right, $4,000.
Okay.
Which of these is both the name of a European country and its capital? A, Romania. B, Hungary. C, Bulgaria. D, Luxembourg.
I'm not very good at geography. I don't know why, I'm just going to go Luxembourg, I think.
Put it in.
Yeah, lock it in.
Okay. Sometimes you just know because it's right. Correct
Good.
for $4,000.
I think there might be an airport or something in Luxembourg. That's what I guessed. No idea.
Luxembourg's in Luxembourg. A bit like Mexico City in Mexico in some ways, but officially known as the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg. Capital Luxembourg City. The country is located in the Western Europe between Belgium, Germany and France. 6,000. In fashion terminology, which of these describes a style of sleeve? A, belly of pork. B, rack of lamb. C, leg of mutton. D, wing of chicken.
Okay. Oh no. I just think wing of chicken because chicken wings. That's belly of just chicken wings because of sleeves.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll just lock it in. Yep.
Chicken wings.
Yeah, chicken wings.
Why chicken wings?
Because it's a sleeve, so like little arms and.
Yeah. How's it go again? Bit of chicken tonight. No, it's a leg of mutton. Yeah. Well, the name comes from the shape formed by a puffy gathering, almost like yours.
Probably mine.
Shoulder and upper arm that tapers around the elbow.
Yep. There we go.
The style was originally popular in the early 19th century.
Okay.
Leg
All
of
right.
mutton.
Oh, well.
Sorry, Shanlin. Hey, good luck with the teaching.
Thank you.
And
Thank
good
you.
luck to Elsie.
Yep.
And good luck to your parents who came up with a good name. Well done.
Thank
See you,
you.
Shanlin. Bye. Go on, Heather. Good to see you, Heather.
Thank you.
Great to have you here.
Thank you.
Welcome
Eddie.
to the show, Heather
Thank you.
Watts,
Yep.
a school crossing supervisor.
I am.
A lollipop lady.
That's it, yes,
That's great. Are
yes.
they behaving, the kids these days?
Most of them.
Yeah?
Yeah, the
How do
big
you-
ones don't usually.
How do you
But
square up the big ones who get a bit of attitude?
I just say, ha ha ha, see you.
That's it?
Yeah, take them across.
60 years of age. 2 daughters, Alana and Dana.
Yes.
5 grandchildren, ranging from 2 to 13. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to play for $100,000. Welcome back to the Hot Seat. Heather Watts. Heather, you used to hang out and work in a record store when you were about 18 years of age, and you met members of the bands ELO,
Yes.
Chicago,
Yes.
and the great Plastic Bertrand.
Yes, he was a very funny fellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, just jumping up and down.
Yeah.
You should YouTube him if they don't. Yeah. Yeah.
You got it. A lot of other people didn't quite get it.
No.
Never mind. Let's go. 5 questions to go for $100,000. You ready?
Yes.
Here we go for $6 grand. Which of these terms is closest in meaning to the word lackadaisical? A, imaginary. B, indifferent. C, obsolete. D, simplified.
Okay, well, I'm not sure, but I sort of think it might be imaginary because,
Lackadaisical.
yeah, lackadaisical. Pretty sure it's not obsolete or indifferent. Simplified. Lackadaisical. I'll lock in A, I think. Eddie?
Lock in A?
Yep, I'm going to lock in A.
What was Chicago's great hit?
If you leave me now.
Yeah, and that's what you're about to do. Yeah. No, it's indifferent lackadaisical.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Feel
well.
apathetic or uninspired. believed to come from the Old English expression lack a day, which was used to convey general disappointment. So
That's
what
me today.
That's you right now.
Yes, it is.
See you, Heather.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Eddie. Bye-bye.
All right, Jade, let's go. Jade, we're
Yes.
4 questions away from $50,000. Okay, now you're playing well. Here it comes. The Redlands Coast is located near the capital city of which state? A, Queensland. B, South Australia. C, Western Australia. D, Tasmania.
As soon as that question came up, I thought Western Australia, and I can't pass, so let's lock in C, Western Australia.
Lock in Western Australia.
Yep.
See, I thought Queensland when it first came up. And that's what it is. Yeah. Sorry about that.
No.
Sorry, Jade.
Don't
Yeah,
mind.
no, Queensland. Area southeast of Brisbane includes Moreton Bay. Redlands.
There you go.
around that area. Thanks, Jade. Good luck with everything you're doing.
Okay,
See you
thanks
later.
very much.
Bye. Good on you, Gary. Welcome back, sir. Gary Fabian, whose book, A Look Back Over My Shoulder, goes back. There's Gary as a young boy on that cover there of 3 or 4 years of age.
Yep.
And in between that, he ended up in a concentration camp during World War II with his parents, finally ended up in Australia, 86 years of age, still doing new things, working as an extra on movies, working as a volunteer guard at the Shrine of Remembrance in Melbourne, and still working in the electrical industry. Gary, you're
Right
you're a marvel, mate.
Right
you
on.
are. Let's go. Come
Okay.
on, 3 questions to go for 20,000. Which of these words is closest in meaning to flagrant? A, conspicuous. B, aromatic. C, vague. D, impoverished. Flagrant.
Vague, no, impoverished. Let's try A.
Let's lock in A, flagrant and conspicuous. Correct for $6,000. Yeah, something is extremely obvious, typically in a bad way. Okay, get this right, Gary, I'll give you $1,000. Here we go. Service above self is an official motto of which international organisation? You're smiling, why?
Yes,
You know this one, do you?
Very much.
All right, A, Red Cross. B, Rotary International. C, UNICEF. D, Freemasons.
Let's lock in B because I've been a Rotary and still am for about 30 odd years.
The only thing I didn't mention is that you're a member of Rotary.
Yeah.
Lock it in. All right, sorry, Ben.
That's life.
That's life, all
What can you
right.
do?
Congratulations, Gary. You've won $1,000. Yay! Gee, they reckon I'm into everything. You leave me in the dark, mate. You're fantastic. Still
Well-
part of it?
You've got to keep yourself sort of busy.
You do, don't you? Rotary was founded in the United States in 1905. The aim of bringing business and professional leaders together in order to serve the community. The Rotarians do a sensational job, as does this man, Gary
Incidentally,
Fabian.
in 2021, it's 100 years since it came to Australia.
Oh, right, OK.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
centenary year this year. Congratulations to all Rotarians in 2021. We'll take a news break and we'll come back right after this and see if we can win $20,000.
In 9 News at 5, the bombshell report into behaviour at State Parliament. Bandits caught on camera at a Valley View pizza shop. Free rides for patients under Ambo's industrial action. And the new hub for the COVID jab. Live from Adelaide next.
Gary's in the hot seat. Come on, Gary, what are you going to do with $20,000?
Oh, probably go on some luxury travel. We've been doing a lot of cruises, but whether we'll go another cruise after what happened, we don't know. But we'll certainly, I'd like to go overseas again.
Good on you, Gary. You and your wonderful wife, Evelyn, married for 60 years. Just at 61, in fact.
It'll
just
be on the 24th, it's 61. It'll
fantastic, mate. Carol is 60, Vicky's 57, 5 grandkids. We want you to win big time, Gary. You've been a wonderful contributor
thank you.
to society. I love your book. I love everything you're doing. Let's go for $20,000.
Well, let's see how we go.
Let's see how we go. Which of these Australian Prime Ministers came into office first? A, Andrew Fisher. B, James Scullin. C, Joseph Lyons. D, William Hughes.
That's an easy one. Andrew Fisher.
That's an easy one, Andrew Fisher.
Yeah.
They lock it in.
Yep.
But the fact that you knew him personally makes it a bit easier, doesn't it? Mate, I'm not going to muck around. It's Andrew Fisher. You've won $20,000. That's an easy one. Fisher served 3 separate terms. The first, 1908 to 1909, 1910 to 1913, 1914 to 1915. Billy Hughes followed in 1915, Scullin in 1929, Joseph Lyons in 1932. It has been an honour to have you on our show.
Thank you very
You've just
much.
been so wonderful to share your time and your life story. You're an inspiration to so many
Thank
people.
you very much.
I'm so delighted that you and Evelyn will be able to have a great trip on behalf of Channel 9 and everyone here at Millionaire Hot Seat.
That's great.
You're a great man.
Well, thank you and good luck. Keep the show going for many, many years, even if you've got to travel to Queensland occasionally.
Occasionally we had to go. Gary Fabian just won $20,000. Yeah! See you next time in the Millionaire Hot Seat. Good night, everyone.